Wake up at 4 a.m., run 10 miles, eat nothing but boiled chicken. The culture has sold us a massive lie about health. We are constantly told that physical vitality demands extreme, relentless suffering. This creates a brutal psychological trap, the all-or-nothing mindset. When you believe getting fit requires a total life overhaul, your brain gets overwhelmed. Instead of doing something small, you default to doing absolutely nothing. That default state exacts a heavy physical toll. You end up fighting your own biology every single day. You hit massive mid-afternoon brain fog, you sink into heavy post-lunch comas. Your sleep cycle shatters. There is a different way to operate. It relies on a concept called biological leverage. Instead of brute forcing your willpower, you use precise, minimal interventions to generate immense physical energy. Think of a massive mechanical flywheel. You don't need a bulldozer to put. You just need one tiny gear, perfectly placed, turning effortlessly to set the whole system in motion. That gear is the 24-hour momentum blueprint. It is a sequence of 5 frictionless habits engineered to slip directly into a normal day without you even noticing. True vitality is the automatic byproduct of aligning simple, daily actions with your natural biological timeline. Your biological timeline starts before your alarm clock even rings. The foundation of tomorrow's energy is built today, right in the aisles of the grocery store. We apply the one-ingredient rule. Keep it incredibly simple. 80% of the food in your cart must consist of single-ingredient items: apples, oats, eggs, beef. This rule automates your nutrition. You bypass calorie counting because forcing the bulk of your cart to be whole foods passively strips the energy-draining junk out of your environment before it reaches your kitchen. Fast forward to the midday window. Biologically, your body begins preparing for an afternoon cognitive slump. The energy dip is an inevitable physical reality. To counter this, you implement front-loaded hydration. This is a strict protocol where you consume 70% of your total daily water intake before 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This chart shows exactly how front-loaded hydration dictates your energy cycle. On the top axis, your water intake spikes at noon and tapers off, averting the 3 p.m. brain fog. On the bottom axis, you see an uninterrupted wave of deep sleep. By cutting off heavy fluid intake in the afternoon, you eliminate midnight bathroom trips, preserving your most restorative sleep phases. You combine high-quality whole foods with front-loaded hydration, and you construct an energetic safety net. When 3 o'clock hits and fatigue usually takes over, your body relies on the foundation you built hours ago. Heavy meals present the biggest threat to your daily momentum. Poor eating habits trigger immediate, catastrophic energy crashes right when you need focus the most. We neutralize this threat with protein-first responders. This strategic sequencing tactic prioritizes the order of operations to control your body's metabolic response. This diagram illustrates the biological mechanics of your digestive tract. When you consume protein first, those dense, solid molecules physically line the pathway. They create a deliberate barrier. When the smaller carbohydrate molecules follow, their movement is drastically slowed down. We are intentionally delaying gastric emptying. By forcing a slow absorption rate, you prevent a massive surge in blood sugar. The sharp, volatile insulin spike flattens out into a smooth, rolling curve. Your energy response stays stable. To lock in that stability, you execute a companion habit immediately after a heavy meal, the 10-minute post-meal pacing. Stand up and walk lightly for 10 minutes. Your leg muscles act like a sponge, soaking up circulating glucose and using it as immediate fuel. You effectively neutralize the threat of a post-lunch food coma. The precise timing and sequencing of what goes into your body dictates your daily energy output. It is vastly more effective than aggressively restricting how much you eat. Beyond specific mealtimes, looking at your entire 24-hour cycle reveals a continuous background habit that acts as a pure energy multiplier. It's called the non-exercise activity multiplier. It is a passive system designed to inject micro-movements directly into your most stationary routines. You don't block out time for this, you just stack it onto things you're already doing. Pace around the room while you take a phone call, walk on a treadmill, or do calf raises during a virtual meeting. The biological outcome of this constant, low-level activity is significant. It creates a state of continuous fat burning and keeps your joints lubricated, all without ever forcing you to step foot inside a traditional gym. By attaching simple, continuous movement to your unavoidable daily tasks, you transform your standard workday into a frictionless energy generator. Look closely at this completed 24-hour blueprint. Notice what was not required. No starvation diets, no brutal marathon running, zero reliance on extreme white-knuckle discipline. Compare the heavy, sluggish fatigue of your old routine to this new biological reality. Your blood sugar is stabilized. Your sleep is uninterrupted. You wake up with relentless daily momentum. Vitality is the natural, compounding result of a smart biological system. Don't try to overhaul your entire life tomorrow. Pick one single habit. Front-load your hydration, sequence your protein, or just pace the room after lunch. Pick just one and execute it immediately. Taking that very first minimal effort step triggers biological leverage, building the consistent momentum required to reclaim your physical vitality.